My name is Charlie. I've been a Chicago fireman for 35 years, and just been an awesome career, and I love the work, and so I mean, obviously that you want to be at 100%. My right knee has been something of a problem since the 70s, and now I'm at this point of replacing it. I did very little physical therapy at the hospital. I spent 2 nights at the hospital, came home at 4 o'clock, and by 5 o'clock I was on the X10. The machine just eases you into what you can do. What's nice about it is that you can push yourself when you want to push yourself. And the extension was like at 27. I mean, your goal is 0. And that was my warm-up at the beginning. Flexion was somewhere around 70. And that was hard. And then 2 days later, I'm making leaps and bounds. Maybe about the 5th day I'm on it, and now I'm all of a sudden I can go to 10 and extension. I can go to 0. I can go to 100. You're going to have good days and bad days. Just like working out with a good knee. There was many days I was getting, I was doing it 3 times and, and icing it and pushing it a little bit, Doing the X10, and then a week later I was getting physical therapy. I think it was going to be 3 times a week. He would measure me. He says he was very impressed on where I was. He said that I've had some patients. You're definitely in the top 5 patients I've ever had in 30 years. He goes, my last week when I called us in, I might not be able to come back because you're on your way and you're going to do outpatient therapy. That had everything with X10 and nothing else. I truly believe this. If I didn't do the X10, I don't think I would have had, one, the confidence or the ability to be on my knee with the kind of flexion extension that I had. And it just wouldn't have happened. I remember Dr. Ghate's name through a couple of the firemen that went to him, and they loved him, and they said he's a cool guy, he's a perfectionist, he's very committed to patients rehab, and I've had guys that have gone to him, and then I have guys that have gone to other people, and he's cleaned up their mess. I mean, here's a guy that does just knees and partials and full knee replacements. He doesn't dabble in everything else. And so I wanted a guy that was a perfectionist, and he was great. He cares about, when he did his rounds at the hospital, he came in here, he wanted to see me on my crutches. I was partially bent. My knee was bent. It wasn't anywhere close to where it should be. And I was using this walker. He basically stopped what was going on in my room and said, this is the way I want you to walk, and concentrate on putting your heel down, push off on your toe. We got to get this thing in a range of motion even right now. I recommend him to anybody. I mean, and I do.
X10, back to full strength.